We say what they can't radio.
Welcome to Groucho and the Gentleman Podcast. We getting it in. Enjoy.
Wait, I don't know. I may not know the artist yet, but I know the song. It's a lot of instrumental.
Okay. Yeah, all right. You got
But I don't know the artist, but I know the song.
if you now, I'll give you some Brooklyn points if you could tell me what Brooklyn artist.
Oh, I definitely don't know that.
Oh.
Wait. No, maybe. Wait.
And this is what I'm talking about.
All right. One second. I know the beat though. I know the song very well.
With these gentrificationers.
Listen, you're paying the same high rent.
Nah, he should have already. The beat is already. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Groucho and the Gentleman.
Yes. This song is one of my favorites, actually. I don't know who the artist is.
Neither one, so he doesn't know the artist whose song, the famous artist that if you're from Brooklyn, you should know. Well,
What?
you're not from Brooklyn.
I'm not from Brooklyn. But I did admit I don't know the artist. But this is a favorite song of mine, though. It is.
It could be a favorite artist, favorite song, and you don't know the artist.
This shit happens.
It's a favorite beat.
It's my favorite beat.
So it needs to be.
I just know the beat.
Well, that was Herb Albert.
Yeah, definitely don't know Herb.
Or Albert.
Or Albert.
Or Herb and Albert.
The song was called Rise, and it was sampled by Biggie.
Yep.
Yes.
Biggie.
Yes. But I like the original, though.
Yeah, honestly, when that song first came out, I kind of still don't. It's not one of my favorite
Yeah.
Biggie songs. I don't really like when he goes too Well, let me not say that.
Well, I think he does a good job, though, of sampling, though. He's done a
Why
few.
do we do this every week?
What?
Who the hell are y'all? I'm confused. Like, yo.
I think we're rubbing off on each other here.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back, everybody. Listen,
I'm JP Groucho,
I am KW.
the Gentleman.
Yes.
What's good, bro? What's good?
Cheers.
Episode 2?
No.
3.
Wait.
3.
Trois.
Dang, it's only 3 episodes and I'm already forgetting where we at. But
That means we're doing good.
Say that word one more time, Kevin.
Huh?
Say it.
No, trois? No. That sounds funny. I know that sounds really bad. How do you say it in Spanish?
Tres.
Tres. Let's use that
Yeah.
instead. Let's use tres.
And
I don't think it's Tres.
It's not tres?
I think it is tres. It's deuce in
What tres is the tres de leche?
It's deuce in
Do
Lord
in
have
French. Deuce
in Spanish.
in Spanish.
That's why I'm like trois is not even
Trois is French.
Oh.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six.
Somebody knows.
Wait, your son probably knows Spanish.
No, he
and
doesn't.
French. No,
Son,
he's
you know Spanish or French?
Can you count to 3 in Spanish?
tres. He said tres.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. See, no, that's what we were trying to get. Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for knowing some Spanish.
But you live in Louisiana, right? Mm-hmm. So French is a big thing in Louisiana. Do you know any French? No. Okay. Or Creole, I guess. It would be.
More
Yeah.
Creole.
Yeah.
Heavily
Creole.
French influence. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Out there
All right.
speaking.
Yeah, so
French.
once again, we got my son in the building. Thank you again for the feedback. The feedback has been great.
Yeah, you guys have been awesome. You guys love the comments. Thanks to this excellent editor over here.
Yes.
But thank you all very much. We're loving it.
We got Ali in the building.
Bro.
What up, my people?
So since the last episode, I think the 4th of July passed. Thank you
Yeah.
for inviting us to that
Yes.
lovely house party.
It was a house party that it's a neighborhood thing. So guys, this is the owners of local bar around here every year does an annual 4th of July party, and it's really for the staff and regulars of the establishment. So I invited these. Well, you've been to I'll say it, Lunatico. You've been to Lunatico.
Yeah. I like Lunatico.
Yeah. So it was just a good time.
They be having live bands in there. you know?
Every night, 7 days a week.
Oh, it's every night now?
7 days a week. A different
I
band.
thought it was weekends. But
No. Well, during the when they first reopened up, when the pandemic we're just getting out of it, which we're still in technically, but they were only doing a very curated, days. But now it's 7 days a week again.
Oh, dope, dope,
Yep,
dope.
yep.
Yeah, I haven't been in there in a little while.
It's been
Well,
a
that's
while.
part. Huh?
I said it's been a while for me as well.
Yeah, you haven't been there in a minute either. Yeah, and Brian misses you. Just FYI.
Listen, I love Brian.
By the way, Brian, guys, is one of well, he's the head bartender there.
Right. I don't
Yeah.
even. I think it's disrespectful to call him a bartender.
Oh yeah, actually, Brian, I apologize. He's a mixologist, and then some. So, but anyway,
I'm live for a few minutes on IG, so you won't be able to tap in, but you should tap in. When you see us live, this is what we be doing. So you can get a little flavor, a little
yes.
sneak glimpse of the show.
I know we gave you all too much the last time, I think. But thanks to our lovely engineer over here, he gave us some pointers.
I don't know if you want to be called lovely.
Listen, he's a secure man. He's not homophobic. But
Why gotta be homophobic?
well, but you said he doesn't want to be called.
What that have to do with his sexuality?
You see, he's trying to twist this. He's trying to twist this over here.
So out the road we go.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. So
All right.
after that house party,
Yes.
we actually left you there.
Yeah, you guys went to Coney Island?
Coney
Yeah,
Island.
we went to Coney Island.
Yeah, I've never been to Coney Island.
You've
You
never
should've
been to
went.
Coney Island?
I've been here for 11 years now.
He's never gone.
Never gone. Never had any desire.
So
to.
Every
already-
summer we have this conversation.
Already, he doesn't know the Biggie sample. Never been to Coney Island.
No. I know the sample. I just didn't know, the artist.
Right.
Yeah. Let's
Couldn't identify the
set the
sample either.
record straight.
He initially couldn't identify the sample until we said Biggie.
Right. You said the actual. And you never. Really?
What?
Yeah.
No,
Every summer we go through this. Every summer.
Each summer we do go over this. I mean, look, it's not. I don't hate it or like it or none of
You
that.
can't have no opinion. You
I
never
have
did
no
this.
opinion. I've never had any desire to go to Coney Island. It looks like fun, but I mean, how far is it though?
Yeah, in my car. Who cares?
I mean, that is true. I'm not driving, but no. But seriously though,
We took an Uber out there, so either
Yeah, we
way,
did Uber
we're
that
not
day.
getting on the train at night.
that
I ain't
true,
doing that.
true.
We used to,
But-
that train ride, it was like an hour and a half. Or
Yeah, but was that
At least
planned
an
though?
hour. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
I don't
okay.
know. Was it?
Well, I
No, 'cause I
told you
think-
before
yes.
that I was gonna
Yes.
take him to Coney Island.
I was not aware of this. Just FYI.
You were aware, because
No, I didn't know we were going that. Oh, that's the wrong angle here. Pardon me, guys.
Here we go, old man.
Wait, am I even live?
Flip it. There we go.
Did you hit the button? Probably.
Okay, now it's playing. But yeah, so you guys didn't give me a heads up that you were going. I mean, not that I probably would have gone anyway. But just saying.
Or not.
You knew we were going because you said, "Did you guys leave for Coney Island yet?" That was your text.
I did text you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, because you told me right before you left, and I think I probably said no.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. He was like, absolutely not.
And I have nothing against Coney Island people. Just like,
No, it was a good night.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
What'd
We
you
got
do?
we watched the fireworks. We met up with my sister and
Oh, yeah?
and my sister and her boyfriend.
Are
We
they
met some
they
new
live
people.
out that way?
Yeah, my sister lives in Coney Island.
Is this the
Cuffy, what's good? You ready? August 20th, you good? You ready, Cuff?
Who's this?
My cousin, he's online. He's gonna be DJing at my party August 20th.
This is the which one is this?
Out and bad, we causing trouble.
Out in
It's
bad,
a-
we cause him trouble.
It's a day party.
A day party. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Speaking of day parties, by the way, this past Sunday, they had they brought back Soul Summit.
Soul Summit.
It
Yeah,
was
Fort Greene Park.
guys, it was great. It was like
So
thousands of people.
what's that? You said the Fort Greene Park?
Fort Greene Park. Yeah, in Brooklyn.
And what's that about? Like that? What kind of music?
I mean, you know what? It's house and soul, I guess.
Yeah.
And it used to be really more so, I think, an older crowd or a middle age, but black folk really more so. But now it's a mixture of
Celebrate
everybody
music.
age. But it's really good, guys. It's so much fun. Everybody's happy and just having a good old time. It's just a big old dance party, really, in the park.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see you posted a little clip.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So was that? So that's one of our things that happened over the weekend.
I got to get my weekends back because I usually work on weekends, so I miss a lot of.
Yeah, how long you been doing that?
Since he's been born.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So was that a requirement for the job though?
No, like they moved us around. So when he was born, it was kind of more beneficial for me to have like
The week
a
off.
certain 2 days in a week.
That
so
makes
I could,
sense. That makes sense.
so I
See,
could-
responsible parent right here. You see this?
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
And then the weekends.
So you just worked this weekend?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
I was out
Did
in
you
Harlem.
Yes, I worked very hard.
Or did you just showed up? I don't know.
I worked from home, and I was there
On
button was
time.
green.
On time.
ready to do my assignments.
All right.
I was
I'm not
supposed to
calling
meet
you out,
up.
JP. I'm not calling you out.
I was supposed to meet up with Kenrick for Soul Summit, but I forgot that.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
double booked,
yeah.
and I
yeah.
belonged in Harlem for a basketball tournament that my homegirl organized.
I think you had mentioned that too, and you mentioned it at some point
Yeah.
earlier.
It was dope.
Yeah.
I mean, she shut it down, and it's every
Yeah.
Sunday. And they want me to grill one Sunday, and I was like, so the way
Not
my
with that
back is
back.
set up, days are over. Days are over.
Wait, were we together Saturday night?
Saturday.
Were we hanging out Saturday?
I think so.
Because I remember y'all was talking about meeting up.
We
Did-
probably
We
were.
probably did. Look, guys, when we hang out, we have a good time. I don't know half the stuff.
One day just rolls into the next.
Literally rolls
All
on.
one big blur, baby.
Called,
Don't ask me nothing.
ask me no questions, I tell you no lies.
I like that. That's
And
good.
don't
That's
remind me what I did last night.
good. And I also don't want to be reminded. So, but anyway, that was a little bit of our
Our
weekend.
past week,
Yep.
or
Yep.
past 2 weeks.
Past 2 weeks. Yep.
Yeah. So you want to jump into what is?
Yeah, so one of the things, I guess one of our topics we wanted to talk about this episode was I'm not sure if you all follow politics. I love politics. I follow it regularly. I listen to the news all day. So you guys heard the ex prime minister of Japan.
The
was-
ex-prime minister.
ex-prime
Yeah.
minister. Yeah, he's no
Former
longer
prime minister.
former.
And
So-
not because he was assassinated.
It was it's the weirdest. Well, that's also part. It's the weirdest thing that somebody's killing assassinating a former head of state. But he was just out doing, campaigning for some upcoming
Somebody else.
elections. Yeah, somebody else. And this guy, just came up and it was actually standing behind him. There's a whole bunch of problems with all of this, but and shot him, killed him.
And the crazy thing about Japan, like, they generally don't even average 10 shootings a year.
Yeah,
I was saying you don't really hear about
Yeah.
gunplay
No.
in Japan.
they have some of the strictest, gun laws in the
laws.
world. Yeah.
Now, you may get poisoned. You may get kidnapped.
Like catch a little COVID.
But I mean, that was really it. At first when I saw it, I was like, huh. I mean, he is no longer president now. No, a prime minister. But and by the way, guys, he was the longest sitting
So,
prime
yep.
minister in Japan. So, but anyway, when I saw the news flash come across, it didn't make any sense to me because I'm like, well, but I was like, is he still in power? Like, did I miss
Right.
something? Because here.
But no, remember, former American presidents are still liabilities to the country as well.
Yes, true, very true. That's why
So
they have
travel
the
with
security.
the detail. Yeah,
Yeah.
they travel with the detail.
Yeah, and I don't think they can turn it down, can they?
So you think he had
I wouldn't.
beef, like former beef, or maybe he affected
Well-
that person from before, or maybe is he that influential that
yeah,
the fact that he was campaigning for this person might actually?
Well, you got to be influential if you're the longest serving.
yeah,
Oh, he was the longest serving.
Yeah.
Prime minister.
Prime
Like
minister.
he's
I
gone
know
in the
nothing
days of
about
like
this guy.
dynasties and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and to add to Al's point, he's from the political family. I think his father or grandfather, guys, you can fact check. One of them was, I think, former
Right.
former prime minister or something. But his family has been in government. So you have all those generations of people probably build up hate or policies they don't like. But this man was both loved and hated. I mean, his economic, they call it Abenomics or something like that, is what they called his
In
way
Japan,
of-
is that what they call it?
No. Well, his last name is well, his name is Shinzo Abe. Is that his name?
Not doing
So they just called his form of
So
economic.
was he like the Obama, like how we got Obamacare?
Not quite, but he was definitely open to the West, though, more so than former heads of state or former prime ministers in Japan. So he was very open to the Western world. And Japan is very closed off. They're
Right.
very about them.
right.
And
Ethnocentric. Right.
yeah. So, but anyway, that was just one of the shocking things
I'm shocked and appalled.
I don't know what. I mean, I was saddened. This man, he was young, relatively young, 67. Enjoying, his elder years or starting
Yeah,
to,
too.
and this madman. Really, there was no.
To be killed at that age is crazy.
Yeah, and he survived, some deadly thing that he had before. So to survive that, and then,
Oh, he had a disease. And
yeah, some sort of disease. I can't remember what it was. But I think he was fine. But yeah, so that was just one of the things I wanted to mention. Because for me, it was just kind of shocking.
All right.
Yeah,
I feel
so
you. I feel you. Did you hear about Brittany Griner?
I did.
And she got 10 years for having a vape in Russia.
Wait, did she get sentenced?
Yeah, did they sentence
Well,
her yet?
she pled.
She pled.
She pled
She
guilty.
didn't get sentenced yet.
Yeah, she
Okay.
didn't get sentenced yet, but
Yeah.
just even for 10 years to be on the sentencing,
Right.
just
for having a vape is crazy. Like,
Well, look, I think we get spoiled here a little bit in the West, or not the West, but in this part of the world, but not every country is so open to being so free with.
We could just kill a whole nother country, right? We could just start a war with a whole nother country. Like, Russia, what are we doing? You out here still messing with Ukraine? Like, what are we talking about?
It's crazy, but but we all know what that is, right? Don't we all know what that is? It's all a political thing.
yeah, because they
You know.
saying they want to swap her. They're like, okay, we'll free her, but we'll swap her for an arms dealer.
Well,
It's like,
I mean, what movie you watching, JB?
We'll swap her for the Russian spy. Like,
No,
what are we doing out here?
that's what they say is that's on the table. That's the.
I mean, look,
They're like, yo, release her, and we'll release her if y'all release this dude that got the nukes.
Right.
well, no, and that really is probably how it's going to play out. It's going to be this political sort of back and forth, diplomatic
Which is
thing.
part of the reason why she had to plead guilty.
Yeah, right. I automatically realized that's what
I
that
think they
was.
said something crazy like less than 1% of people in Russia get acquitted for crimes.
Really?
We
Well,
out
who's
here
paying for all these
they black and
prisoners?
Russian?
Worse.
They black people.
But what I do appreciate is how even the NBA is like rallying around.
Yeah.
the cause.
Yeah, they better.
Yeah.
They better.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that
gotta-
because they didn't.
Now they better start paying the WNBA players better.
That's a whole nother topic too.
Because the only reason why she was in Russia is because she had to work in Russia to play basketball.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I find out
I thought it
about
was
They
a
pay
game.
more.
they pay a lot more. Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, this wasn't an American team versus the Russian team. This was an American playing on the Russian team.
Wow,
We're playing in Russia.
And then they locked her up. That's even fouler. Like, y'all told her to come over here.
They'll come over here and then we're like,
Like-
well, we're gonna take you.
Yeah.
I
That's
wonder
right.
if she asked for a pull before they locked her up. Like,
I hope so.
all right, let me stop joking.
Listen, Brittany. we
Free
for you.
Britney.
Free
Right,
Britney.
free Britney.
Yes. But we gotta let them do their diplomatic thing behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
It's not gonna be solved, on camera and so on. It's not gonna help the case. I don't think.
Right.
And I think the
So-
key thing you said is you gotta where you at. You gotta know the rules of where you at.
Right. And be respectful of. Look, it doesn't matter what the nation is and what they do. I mean, yeah, they're crazy, but at the same time, you gotta respect another country's
Mhm.
rules and laws and so on. And
Absolutely.
It
That's
goes-
part of the reason why I don't think I want to go to Dubai. Because from what I hear, you have to have a special license to buy liquor. I'm done off.
First of all, I
I'm
didn't
done
even
off.
know you could even get one of those. I thought you just couldn't drink unless you're in the hotel.
Listen,
I
when I
got
lived in Vermont, of course I didn't drink then. I was a teen, and that's God's honest truth. I didn't drink then. I was a teen. You had to have a liquor license, like you literally like a driver's license. You had to have a liquor license when I
Where?
lived in Vermont.
In Vermont?
In
Really?
the 90s.
Wow.
and that's what I was finishing with my
Oh.
thought was America is the same thing, state to state.
Yeah,
The laws might be different, so
Right.
you gotta know. You can't be like, oh, we.
that's
like,
true too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not only outside of the United States. You gotta within our own borders. We gotta, which I haven't thought about. It is stressful to go from one state to the next because you don't know what you're walking into. You know,
And I got you, Ali. I got a homie that's a party promoter in Dubai. So,
what he's gonna get her license?
hey, I don't know.
Listen, hey.
Well,
Hey,
you know, a lot of so there was a
this ain't no fake vax card.
wait, guys. So there was a period.
got a homie for that.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" I
And
didn't
the
say
fake
that.
license plate said Eric Adams locking everybody up for. Shout out to the mayor. I hear that.
Look, we're not incriminating anybody here, but
And I don't know none of these people are done fake.
there was a period when a lot of black people, for some reason, was going to Dubai. Do you remember that? Like
Yeah.
probably about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe less than 10 years. And I was like, why are these black people going to Dubai all of a sudden?
So there's, one of the Housewives sequels,
Mm.
of the Real Housewives
Mhm.
of Dubai. And
There's a
like,
Real Housewives of Dubai.
yeah,
It's a real housewife
and, like,
of everything.
True. Like 3 of the women cast members are black women. 2, I believe, are from America. 1, I think, is from Kenya,
Yeah.
and 2 are from America.
Oh, really? That's interesting. But they live in
They live in Dubai, and
Wow,
they're
that's
doing very well.
interesting.
They're Housewives of Dubai, and they're not from Dubai.
Well, they live there. That's all. It doesn't matter if they're
Right.
from. Yeah, but that's their primary
And some of them
home.
aren't even housewives, but whatever.
Hey,
Listen, you got basketball wives, and some of them are not
Yeah.
married to basketball players. You dated a dude 20 years ago that was in the NBA. Now I'm certified. Like,
Yeah, they-
yeah. That whole genre of show, it's gotten out of hand.
yeah, that franchise.
That franchise. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It really got out of hand.
I'm gonna be the Real Housewives of Brooklyn. I
Oh,
was
you know what?
married
I would
20
love
years
to see
ago.
that. So,
I was
somebody,
married.
so somebody I know has that idea, and I'm not gonna.
are they working on it?
Nah, but
They
So
do
we
have
good,
that
we
idea.
good, we good,
We
they
good,
do
we
have
good.
that idea though.
But anyway, yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, there was a cutie on that show. I used to have a crush on. Well,
Which one? Which?
on
The Dubai?
Basketball Wives.
Oh, Basketball Wives.
the short, dark skin chick.
Was that one of the first housewives?
There's a couple of
wives.
different basketball wives franchises.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's the Basketball Wives.
I'm single, so I no longer have to watch.
Oh wow.
I'm stuck watching the shows because my significant other wants to binge watch.
Wow.
That's why I couldn't be on the Real Housewives of Brooklyn.
Well, look.
I used to be Real Housewives of Brooklyn.
They used to-
See, now that's OG Housewives.
Just know I ain't washed up. Just
Housewives.
know I ain't one of them washed up housewives.
Nah,
Oh, yeah, that's-
definitely not.
that's
OG
sad.
Housewife. OG Housewife in Brooklyn.
OG Housewives.
Copyrighted, y'all. Don't.
What is it? Well, never mind. But anyway, moving on to the.
Oh man. So what else can we get into? So I guess does that lead to the twerking senator?
Yeah, so I looked that up. So okay, so at first when you mentioned that, I didn't realize what I was watching before. So when I looked it up, when I watched it yesterday, I was like, oh, I didn't realize she was a senator. But it was
So you
interesting.
just be watching twerking.
No, somebody posted it on IG. One of my friends on IG posted it, and I was like, but he was just talking foolishness. So I didn't realize he was just talking about what she was doing. He didn't say she was a senator. It was like,
I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal, I guess, if it was just a quote unquote regular woman
yeah,
twerking. So that made it a big deal that
Right.
she's a state senator. Yeah, yeah,
Rhode
Yeah.
Island. I think she's a senator.
Yeah.
from Rhode Island.
yeah.
I forget her name, but shout out to that sister because I didn't see nothing.
Listen, don't apologize. Listen,
That's
people
what
talk-
happens at the Gen TV parties.
Yeah,
I wish.
then some, guys, then some. But look,
I mean, she was on the beach.
She was on the beach.
chilling, having fun.
Politicians do all kinds of things for votes, and I think she doesn't need to apologize for what she did. Maybe it's Is it maybe one of those? Is it different? Maybe.
This the new age we in, y'all. Like this is all that stuffy, stushness.
Stushness. You guys want to know what stush mean?
Doesn't mean stupid.
It's in the Caribbean realm of stupid,
Like
But-
uppity.
uppity, stush and posh.
Yeah, posh.
Yeah. But anywho, but yeah, that was an interesting.
Yeah, so she got on the beach, she twerked, she had fun. I guess certain people didn't like it. They feel like politicians shouldn't be acting like that. And if she was in the middle of legislation and she did that, I could understand the
Right.
beef. But
That would be
She's at the Capitol. What are we doing? First we sieging her.
that would be
First we trying
interesting.
to take it over.
That'd be interesting. Hey guys, thanks for joining the live. We're gonna shut off now. All right, later.
later, Kendrick Slime.
Deuces.
I just shut mine off because. But yeah, so that was dope of her. Twerk away, Miss Miss Rhode Island. I enjoyed it.
Well, moving on.
I mean, but it is really, really crazy that women have to act a particular way in public when they're public officials.
I won't put it just on women. Men have to act a certain way.
Yeah, I
Men
think.
ain't out there twerking, bro.
Well, no.
Well, yeah, because we don't. Well, except
mean-
for Kendrick, we don't twerk.
First of all, I ain't got nothing to twerk, and I don't know how to twerk. But this guy always firing shots. Always firing shots. Always, that's what he does. But listen, it's Al. But I don't think that it's because I do agree with Groucho here that men also have to act a certain way. As a politician or anything that's in the public eye. Now, I do think women are definitely scrutinized.
Yeah, definitely
More,
scrutinize
yes.
more. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's certain double standards.
There are.
Certainly
There are.
certain
Yeah.
double standards.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, but look, I
But think about if a male senator, was on the beach twerking.
well, first, you know what? So that would be interesting, right? Because
his career would be a wrap.
well, yes and no, because
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so. I think they would see it more as jest.
Yes,
I
I was about to
see
say.
more as jest.
Yeah.
As opposed to something overtly
If,
sexual.
if Cuomo was on the beach twerking
Nobody
in a
cares.
thong,
People, it would be funny.
No, it would not be.
Nobody's gonna
No,
stop
not
voting
be.
for him because and going back to your double standard, it would just be a funny thing. You're like, oh, this crazy man is doing foolishness.
They would have came for him the same way. Going back to the homophobic thing. You know how homophobic the government.
I mean, Cuomo though, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they would have looked at him the same or any man in the same. It would just be funny. It would be like
There's politicians that got in trouble for wearing dresses and
There are.
No, they get in trouble for blackface, not wearing dresses.
Oh, the black.
well, yeah, that's
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I was like, I didn't know
No,
black dresses.
we look at
As-
the history. If we look at the history of blackface,
Yeah.
and you understand that it's completely racist. But even if you look at the African connection to twerking, right?
Yeah.
I'm always going to turn into a historian,
Well, you are a historian.
right? If you look at African dance and how they move their bodies,
Yeah.
right, it's very, very similar to twerking. We just call it twerking.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
it's extremely similar to it,
Yeah, man.
You know what? I think that we tend to associate twerking with just the butt.
right?
So,
And I enjoy that. Anyway, sorry.
all right, let's move on from the
But
butts.
it's the same way the Caribbean
what?
wine dance still. Yeah, it's the same wine and hip movements.
Right.
Well, it's all from Africa, right?
Right,
Yeah,
it's
That's
right,
all
right,
part of the
yeah,
diaspora.
yeah. All
Right,
part of the
exactly.
diaspora.
Exactly. so-
But yeah, that,
Now,
So-
do we go too far sometimes? Like when y'all motherfuckers is jumping off the goddamn
Why
garage.
did she call us motherfuckers?
First of all, I ain't jumping off nothing.
Like when and I didn't mean you two, but when we jumping off the garage onto the table with the lady, like,
All right.
what are we doing?
All right, so that
Like, what are we doing?
well, that is some
Yeah,
foolishness, right?
that's this generation.
That's that generation.
What are we doing?
That is some straight up
Don't be
foolishness.
swinging me like, what are we doing?
First of all, that's a health hazard. Second of all, it's dumb. So, but it is interesting to watch, though.
I'm old school. I like to stand on the wall and just let
Yeah, I like to
Wall
move.
Yeah.
I just like
Your
to
jeans
just
print
sit
on the wall?
literally on the wall and just be right there. I ain't doing. I ain't moving.
And then follow
Be
your lead.
We sweat without moving.
You know,
But yeah, that it has gotten a bit out of control though. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
but,
jumping off I ain't even jumping off out the Uber.
Yeah, I can't even get out the without hurting.
I know how my back is set up.
Bless you.
But yeah. So what's next on our?
I don't know. So there's this video going around about kids, like a parent walking into the room and asking their kid, saying they pretty much they got beef and telling their kid, and it's usually like little kids, like to come fight with them.
I need you to put on your shoes.
Why?
Because I'm gonna go beat up this girl, and if her daughter comes in, I need you to punch her too.
Slap her like a goddamn face.
Yep.
No, mommies. I got you. I got you goddamn back.
Valerie!
Okay, I can't wait to smack this kid. I'm excited.
Don't worry. I'm just playing.
Maybe it's you.
Shoes on.
My shoes.
Yes. I'm finna go beat up this girl, and if her daughter jump in, I'm gonna need you to handle her.
Who? Okay, bet.
Where your shoes? What's your shoes? I need you to put on your shoes because I'm about to fight somebody down the street and they have a son. And if their son jump in, I need you to fight. Come on, get your shoes. Huh? I just said I'm about to have a fight and they have a son. If his son jump in, he's your age. If he jump in, I need you to fight him.
Daddy.
What?
I'm scared.
Brax, get your shoes on. Because I'm going to fight this guy, and he has a son, so if the son steps in, you gotta fight him. Come on. I'm going to fight this guy, and he has a son, so if the son steps in, you gotta fight him.
No.
What do you mean, no? Huh?
No.
Jacoby, get up. I gotta fight this lady outside and her son with her. I need you to beat him up. Put his shoes on.
Wait, what?
Put your shoes on. I gotta beat him up. You got me? You got my back?
Wait, what is going
Come on, get your shoes. Come on. You ready?
What the freak is going on?
You got my back though?
Yeah, sure. Like I'm gonna have to find some.
Wait, what you mean?
I may be black, but I'm a black kid who needs weapons.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Get out! Get out!
Text me talking crazy, right?
What? About what?
It's a little girl and her auntie. They are outside. Well, they said they about to pull up over here. And the auntie want to fight me. And she said it's a 5-year-old little girl.
I'm 5 too. I can beat up people because I can beat them up fast because I'm alright and I will call 911.
No, but the 5-year-old said she coming to fight you and she seen you on TikTok.
Oh, she just mad because she don't go viral?
And it's my opinion, and then I love to hear y'all's. Like, I don't really know what to think. It's kind of funny, it's kind of cute, but it's kind of sad too. And it's like, why you? Because it's usually minorities that I see doing this new TikTok challenge, and it's kind of, to me, enhancing that stereotype of like
violence
people
and, or people of color.
Kids
or,
and you're telling your kids about fighting and like, you know, and some of these kids, they don't even know what they're like. Yeah, they think it's fun.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, yeah, let's go get this.
Yeah.
It's like
And then
why?
the other part too is when the kids don't want to fight.
Right. Yeah.
When you look at some of the comments, like your kid is a punk. No.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a kid. Like,
It's a kid. And a lot of these kids are that I've seen on them are they're young. They're
they're
young.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, some of them are crying.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah, well, I don't want to fight.
I saw one where the parents like, put your Crocs in sport mode. And I'm like, what are we doing?
I mean, okay, so I'll admit when I watched them, I honestly didn't think much of it. I just thought it was funny. But so I'm glad you brought it up because you're absolutely right. It's you know, we should think about that some more, right? You know, because there are implications there when it comes to people of color. And like you said, the majority are people of color that are on there doing it. But there was one that was really funny though. But you know, she got her hair ready. She's ready to go. But
I think there are some that's funny, and I understand it being of this culture. Like I understand both sides, and I think a lot of parents. The sad part, a lot of the parents that don't understand the both sides and just on the you better fight side is kind of what's like messing.
It's crazy because when my oldest was in high school, right, he played baseball.
Yeah.
And by the time he was like in the 10th grade or so, he was pitching almost 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So the high school that he was at, the basketball team, you know, they generally like when you're in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They would throw apples. They would throw apples at the baseball team in the cafeteria.
Those hurts.
Yeah, they hurt. So for days, you know, I'm telling my son, listen, we know the principal. Go to the principal. Nothing happened. You know the dean. Go to we know these people.
Yeah.
Instead of going to the cafeteria, because I'm trying to avoid all of these problems. Instead of going in the cafeteria, go sit in the gym with your coach, who's the gym teacher. Principal came in there. Nope, can't be in here. Go back into the caf. These kids are throwing apples. So he came home to me and he was like, Ma, I said, yo, I'm gonna give you the green light, homie. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This dude was throwing apples. He cleared out the cafeteria. And when the principal called me, I was like, yo, homie, for over 2 weeks, we've been telling you that this is what happened.
And nothing's been done.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's a sense of you got to teach your kids to stand up and not be bullied. But these children in this video were not being in these challenges are not really being bullied.
And they don't understand.
So you walk that fine line.
Yeah, you're putting them in a situation like, yo,
I was proud of him. When he said he cleared out the calf, I was like, we going to the major leagues. I'm about to be rich. We outside.
Where did you get the apples from?
The cafeteria.
Nobody eats those apples. Yeah,
the school lunch.
I never eat those apples either.
And he ate out the calf. He ate it out.
They always had the red apples. I hate the red apples.
Mine had the green and it just made me hate apples. Period. I'm like, I don't miss.
Well, I used to hate apple pie because of all those damn apples. Yeah.
I scoop them out.
I'm like, what is
apple pie is an American thing. I never knew about apple pie until like way later in life.
I mean, I like apple pie
That's
now.
That's because y'all used the current rolls.
Right.
We use what?
A current roll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the current roll.
I don't like those. I don't like those either, though.
Yeah, I don't really like those either, but they're better than the apple pie.
I do scoop
the
currents out too. Too much.
I just like the
just buy a crust.
Crust.
No,
that with some
it has
ice
a
cream.
little cinnamon and it has a little sugar. And...
Yeah. Well, the cinnamon is okay. Cinnamon will choke you.
Here go another TikTok challenge. The cinnamon challenge. What is doing?
Oh, you saw that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, so stupid.
What's that? That's a new one.
The
it's old. The cinnamon challenge. Where you just eat a spoon of cinnamon to see if you can
I
swallow
remember
it.
that.
So dumb.
Yeah.
And again, our people.
Even like the challenges when they were setting themselves on fire in the
what?
Y'all didn't see the challenge?
Nah, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that
People
one.
were setting themselves on fire in the shower.
What?
In the shower?
Yes.
Nah,
Burning themselves up.
That one was like 2 weeks or 2 days. I mean,
Yeah, because everybody died.
That went for a minute. But even if you think about the crate challenge.
Oh, that was dumb.
Come
too.
on, what are we
That
doing?
was.
Well, actually, that one I kind of understood because I used to want to step on crates when I was.
Why?
I don't know.
He wanted to be taller. I don't know. I was kind of short.
What? Okay.
We used to like just run across them and try to hold your balance, you know.
That's dumb.
I don't even know what to
Says
say.
the person that almost stepped on the third rail when he was like 5 or 6 years old. But
you
why
got a
am I
lot of good
playing
stories.
chickens with trains when I'm in kindergarten?
You know, we was playing basketball on them crates, so it was like when them crates fell down. You never played basketball on? No, you didn't been to Coney Island.
Right.
Like playing on no crates.
We would play basketball on a crate, and the pole is like this, and the street is like this. And if you miss the shot, the ball is going
Listen,
straight.
my brother and my sister, they used to put me in a tire and roll me down the street. So
You know
traffic,
what? You know, honestly, in Jamaica, I used to love rolling the tires, like those.
I was in
the
it.
empty tires.
I
wasn't in them.
I was in the tire. They rolled me in the tire. Listen, I told y'all this before. My brother and my sister, I was their guinea pig because I was the smallest, right? These dudes had me break out of preschool. We talking about in the projects when they have in the projects when they have the daycare center. I broke out of that. I climbed the fence, broke out of that.
Yeah.
So they can bring me home. So I
Roll
can
you down
jump
the
out
street?
the window. so I could jump out the window. No, we were only on the second floor, thank God. So I climb out this window. Then I looked down. I was like, yeah, no, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. And my sister, no lie, we can call her right now. She would tell you, we can get on the phone right now. I'm hanging onto the window and she's banging on my fingers. I have no choice but to let go. I'm in the grass like a fucking star, thinking I'm dead. And guess what? That summer we started charging kids to jump out our window. And we tried to do everything.
Nigga, you
Wally
hustle.
told
You
us.
monetize this? You guys
Listen, absolutely. You got to pay us a quarter to come up to 2C. Absolutely. We tried to jump out the window with a bag to see if we would float.
Yeah.
That don't work. We tried to jump out the window with an umbrella to see if we would float. That don't work. We tried to jump out the window and everybody hold one corner of the blanket. That don't work.
Well, my question is, first of all,
Cartoons.
I admire the
why?
Cartoons.
Oh, you watch the cartoons like I can do that. Interesting.
Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Well, I used to think I was Superman, so that didn't work very well.
I was telling him this story the other day of how I used to jump from chair to chair thinking I'm Superman until one day I landed on
you weren't Superman.
My elbow, and to this day it's still I don't know if it broke or it sprayed. I ain't telling my parents shit. I was just like, all right.
This day it still bothers you?
Yeah, sometimes.
How we stopped jumping out the windows, our mother caught us.
I had
my
X-rays.
mother caught one of our
Nobody
friends.
said
The
that.
boys would jump out. That's how we stopped jumping out the window.
But even wilder than that, I used to live on the 5th grade. I mean, on the 5th floor when I used to when I used to live on Coward Street, and across the street from us, the dudes we living on the 5th floor, and they would climb out their window and scale because the bricks, in those buildings, they're kind of like out, so you could like, but walk.
So you thought you were Spider-Man?
Yeah, they would. So I tried that one day, and I got out the window, and I was like, hell no! Like, yo,
so when they were doing it, they were retarring the roofs in Marlboro where I grew up. And they had these cords these ropes that would hang down from the 7th floor to the 1st floor.
Yeah.
So they could pulley up material to the roofers.
Yeah.
So at night, what we would do is if you had 20 people pulling the rope backward, 10 people could hold on, and you go up a couple of stories. And what would happen is the 20 people pulling the rope would just let the rope go and Tarzan into the side of the building. We were wild ones.
Guys, going back to suburbia, and this is not, we were not doing this in New Jersy.
What did y'all do? What did y'all do?
Not that. We rode our bicycles. That's what we did.
Did you at least ride them down steps?
So what?
You never rode your bike down steps?
No, those.
Oh well, we did that. We did. My first time riding a bike, I rode it down a step and flew off the bike and busted.
Oh my god! Oh yeah. Speaking of which, so I used to love riding, right? So one day, I don't know, in the driveway, for some reason, I did a lot of dumb things on bikes. So I decided to speed up the driveway because we had a long driveway, and I don't know what I did, and I literally rode into the garage door. And
that's just not paying attention.
I don't know what the hell happened.
That's just not. And I'm young ever just splatted on the driveway door.
I was trying to figure out what happened. And then another time,
were you drinking at that age?
Probably, who knows? Rum, drink some Rand Nephew.
Damn.
No, and then another time, I was fooling around with my friends, just going stupid again up and down the street, like going fast. And then I pulled the brakes really, really quick and hard. I flipped, the bike flipped, big old, if you notice, there's a scar here. There were pebbles in there. I'm like, why did I do that as a kid? Apparently in Jersey we were bored.
Right.
So,
the thing as kids, we were way more adventurous. Like we had the outside time. Like
because we had nothing to distract us. It was if you in the house, what you gonna do? Watch TV, and then our parents wouldn't.
No, they're like, get out the house. They're like, get out the house.
Come back when you smell like
come back when the sun's going down.
When the street lights go on.
Literally.
Because after a certain time, nothing was on for us to watch.
Yep.
I remember in St. Vincent, there's one channel. So when I used to have to go out there for the summertime,
one channel.
Yeah, y'all didn't have.
I think we had at least 3.
Oh really?
Yeah. But we also had the radio, these radio story things though that they used to do.
The radio used to go off after a certain time. Like TV would go off like after a certain.
Oh
time.
yeah, I remember the
color.
color.
Yeah.
I feel like we lived in like 1945 or something.
No, 45 they had even less. There wasn't even.
They had the fireside chat.
Oh, I like the fireside chats though. Now so
What's that?
Well, you listen to the radio.
Listen
you
to
know?
the radio.
So and actually Jamaica, I remember as a kid, they did still have like shows on the radio. It was very entertaining. It was like shows like you listen to. And I remember as a kid loving to listen to those shows, like really loving to listen to those shows. So, you know, it was a simple time back then.
I don't know if it's simple. It's just different.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, you know, I wasn't trying to.
I feel a little bad for these kids because they're experiencing youth, and this is their experience. But
It's
ju-
theirs.
it just seems like it's not fun
Right.
To us because we're old. But yeah. So all right. So we you know another one of the things we wanted to talk about was a movie
Oh yeah, you saw a
that I
movie.
was watching
halfway through. You finished it?
I finished it. It was good. So you know, I don't know if there's any copyrights or anything, but I was watching on Netflix. I'll give the credit, of course, and the movie's called The Man from Toronto
Right.
with Kevin Hart
Mm-hmm.
and Woody Harrelson. It was hilarious. The two of them, the energy was really good. I just thought it was a show that I was like, I don't want to watch that. It looks stupid. But then stupid, right? So
Give it a shot. It is kind of.
I gave it a shot, and I was like, this is actually a really funny show. Kevin Hart still has it, and Woody Harrelson. I just can't get out of my head.
Is it a slapstick or? For those that don't know, a slapstick is like a comedy where the action is like over the top.
A little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
You saw it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but it wasn't.
Like when the plane explodes.
Yeah.
It's like
that was slapstick. Like
when they had to jump out the window, something exploded behind. It was like all right.
like 5 minutes later.
Right.
Yeah. So there was some extra dramatization there, but overall it was well done. I thought it was well done. So it was a good Monday night watch. But anyway, I wanted to bring that up because I thought it was funny. So everybody should watch that. Netflix. I'm shouting you out.
No, cut the check. Yeah. That's the last time we'll be promoting.
Last night I watched the first episode of the Supreme Team.
What's that?
Oh, that's this. Oh, is that a?
Yeah.
What's that?
Cameron wouldn't know.
Oh, you don't even know what the Supreme Team is, right?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
All right, we'll get back to you. But hold on.
One of the biggest drug gangs in New York City back in the days, out of Queens, held down Baisley Park and 40 Park and all of that. And it was really dope.
Really?
Nas is speaking on it, really kind of hosting it on MC.
It's a movie or
It's a
It's a
documentary?
documentary.
On Netflix or
Yeah,
Showtime? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I can't afford Showtime. Sorry.
Bro, you have a
Yes, you
smart
can.
TV.
No, but it's and interestingly enough, I love documentaries. I love docuseries, but I never heard of that one though.
It's
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
so
good.
Supreme Team is you know Ja Rule?
Yep.
And then
Yeah, I remember that whole fire. What is it? What was that?
Not Fire Island.
Not Fire Island. What is it?
It is Fire. I know where you finna go.
Fire. What is it?
Fire Island.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with
That I saw where you was going. It had nothing to do. I'm trying to save you, bro. Trying to save you.
So the Supreme Team, the leader of that team, kind of when 50 Cent, you know who 50 Cent is, right? I don't know. I gotta ask these things.
You know, I grew up with these artists. You know,
Did you? But you didn't go to Coney Island.
listen. I will make it to Coney Island one day.
We are going this
We
summer.
going.
We'll go. But I mean,
I plan on taking him back one more time.
Yeah, so you get on the ride.
was that his
You only
first
got on one ride.
No, he go every year.
Do you like it there? Like, do you like Coney Island?
And they got new rides.
They got new rides.
He wanted to spend more time there. We got there late, and it was only got on one ride.
Because it probably was a long line, right?
Yeah,
Long
the lines were long.
Yeah.
By the time we got there, Coney Island was closing.
Is that where they do the Nathan hot dog
Yes.
challenge
Yes.
thing? That yeah.
And we got hot dogs too.
Nathan hot dogs?
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
It's
I mean, look,
It's like $7 a hot dog, but
A
it's
glizzy.
the experience.
$7 a glizzy.
I hate that glizzy word. What
does that mean?
Hot dog.
Glizzy?
Yeah. When I was growing up,
So boys don't want to eat hot dogs because they're shaped like penises, so they call them glizzies.
what is a glizzy?
What is a glizzy?
What the hell y'all think it is? Y'all walking around with glizzies.
All right,
What
we'll
the
use
hell's
our
wrong with y'all?
imagination. All right, we'll use our imagination. We'll use
No,
our
I'm not
imagination.
walking around with it. When I was growing up, a glizzy was a Glock, which is a
True.
gun.
You are right.
So,
You are right.
So
I
it's
will
taking on a
agree
new
with
meaning.
right. So I was
Yes,
like,
it's taking on a whole new meaning.
I'm like, how did y'all transfer? Oh, I kind of get
JP
it.
said, I do not have a Glock.
Well,
Well, last time it sounds like he
Don't tell on yourself, bro.
conceal.
Yes.
Second Amendment.
My license is in.
Anywho, moving on from the glizzies.
We were never on the glizzy.
I am sometimes.
1.5 of us.
If anybody
Get
knows
out
about
the
these
road,
glizzies,
JP.
please comment on the.
I'm telling you what a glizzy is. It's a hot dog. But boys call them glizzies
Listen,
'cause
guys,
they're
I'm
shaped like
curious to see
penises.
what your definition of glizzy is.
Oh, I
Please-
thought you was
please
gonna
do.
say it.
Next topic.
Next topic. Moving on.
This is
Moving on. So how's summer in BK, JB?
He
How's
waits
this
for
something been going?
glizzies. I'm sorry. My
too
bad.
many glizzies on the streets.
Wow.
See, I know.
That's how I feel about summer in Berkeley.
All right, we're really going to move on from the glizzy.
Nah, but
That even sounds wrong.
Listen, this is
We're
the first time I
sorry,
heard about a
Con.
glizzy. So
we don't believe you.
I hate him. I hate him.
Yo,
Anyway,
what's up?
yes.
Anyway,
So
summer in BK.
Oh,
we
man.
kind of touched upon a little bit about summer in BK. We've talked about Soul Summit,
man.
right? So what else is going on in Brooklyn in the summer? I love Brooklyn in the summertime.
Right.
I mean, just so much going on, and just so much of everything going on.
That's what I was saying. I was saying that. I don't know if I caught that on camera or if I was saying that
What?
to y'all earlier. I wanted to transfer to the weekends because the weekends is really
Yeah.
you know, when there's stuff to do during the day, you know, especially, you know, with my
With your
son
son
here.
here. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
during the week is not really much.
Yeah, that's the thing. In New York City, there's so many free things to do.
Right.
So many free things to do. Like Summer Stage has a lot of free concerts in the park, and these are like big artists that
Right.
they're
Yeah, even
they
that
have.
when we was out there that night, I didn't know Meek Mill was out there. That's why that whole
We're in
Cold-
Coney Island.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and was
I didn't
it
know
free? It's probably free.
Nah,
No,
I don't think it was free.
I mean even if they do charge Summer Stage, it's not. It's
But I
cheap.
know there's a lot of artists that play at the Artist Wall in Coney Island.
Yeah.
So that's why you would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, because I grew up that way. Like that's part of the nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had the one roller coaster called the Polar Express, where
Yeah.
you had to be fly as hell just to stand there. You wasn't getting on the ride. The DJ would be
Yeah,
playing.
play music.
and
Yeah,
you
So
had
just
to
a
be fly
scene. It
just
was
to
a
stand
scene.
there.
that's
It was
gone,
a-
right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
You know-
most of
you
the
know
boat
what?
rides are gone except for like the Cyclone.
I hated this. The Cyclone. Do not get on the Cyclone.
Well, no, I like that kind of stuff though.
No, like
So
Like,
You said you like that kind of stuff?
like the Cyclone was a roller coaster, right? Isn't it
It's
like?
100-year-old wooden roller coaster.
No, I love that. So in Jersey, our Coney Island is Great Adventures.
right.
Right.
That's not that's not
No.
Thunder.
Well,
This-
no, but there's this old
No.
roller coaster
the belt.
there.
The belt is literally a belt. Like,
Well, I like the old school stuff though. I really do. Like there's a wooden one, an old wooden one at Great Adventures. It's still there.
He said, "How Coney Island?" This is how you know. To get the goddamn Great Adventures, it's like $65 just to get in.
Oh, well, how much is it for Coney Island?
You walk in.
it's like
Oh,
yeah, it's free. But for like
Nah, you get.
Oh
the
no,
ticket
Great
vouchers
Adventures is
and
probably
stuff.
like $100 now.
he got on one ride. That ride was $10.
Damn. Wow. And how long did you wait? Like half an hour? An hour?
Yeah.
And it was
Oh,
like
wait.
what, 3 minutes?
Can we go back to this Coney Island adventure? Yeah.
For wow.
So let's go back to this Coney Island adventure.
Yeah.
Well, let's start at the barbecue. So remember when we sent Kai to the store?
Yeah. Oh
go,
yeah.
To go, right? Literally like a block. How far did you go? Like a block and a half, maybe?
Yeah.
This is how you know JP is a good dad. JP was like, how you send my son? Listen, bro, the dude want to just go get some juice. We're in Coney Island. Hundreds of thousands of people, right?
He's like,
where's Kai? Oh, he's like 2 blocks away.
No, but I know he was on a line.
How is he gonna find us at night? How is he gonna find me
I
and my
went back
sister?
to go get him.
like,
I knew, the minute he got off the line, I called him. I was like, "Yo,
he was there. JP was on, but I was like, you ain't want to walk 1 block in Bed-Stuy.
but you know that is funny though. Because and look, you're a really great dad, but it is interesting though that with the thousands and thousands there, you were like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
That's exactly what it was like.
I didn't go around the block.
That's not what happened. I walked him.
He ain't leave you.
Yes, I left him on after I walked him
You're
to
like,
the
"Here's
line.
$20."
No, see, I didn't do that. I walked him to the line. I put him on the line, and I let him have the freedom of being on the line. Because in my mind was those old school movies when you're on the line and you bump into
a shorty.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Did you bump into a shorty?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I didn't even ask him. And he didn't even tell me that. So, but I'm glad you had some kind of,
All right. Did
conversation.
Did you get her number? Oh.
Yeah, you got some work to do. You got some work to do.
It's fine because you're never gonna call her anyway. So yeah. So
nowadays, did you get her Instagram?
oh
or-
yeah, IG. You don't get numbers. My bad.
Or her
my bad,
TikTok
my
or
bad.
something.
Yeah. My bad. No, yeah. Do you get TikTok? Do you transfer it? Do you do the TikTok thing?
I still
doesn't
have to open our TikTok account.
Oh, you don't have a TikTok account?
Mm-mm.
Oh. No.
And what's funny, I'm supposed to be teaching a class on TikTok. And
Oh my God.
Well,
Oh,
guys, don't go to
God.
JP's TikTok class. Just FYI.
Yeah, go to JP's TikTok class and show him Kendrick's TikTok of him singing.
No, that's all I got on there. One song. And it's voiceover.
But it's hilarious.
the gentleman actually has a good voice. We used to do karaoke a lot.
Oh, karaoke! I miss karaoke. So they should bring karaoke back. I've been
Yeah,
trying
start it right now. Be frank.
No, they're not ready for Frank. Oh, Blue Eyes, you're not ready for that. But listen, so I'm trying to convince Bed-Stuy Cocktail
Uh-huh.
to do it. Every
I
week
think
I
they'll
go
do
in
it.
there, I'm like, Irene.
I think they'll do it.
Because everybody asks for it.
Right.
Listen, karaoke is just fun. Everybody likes to have
When
a
we
good
go
time.
back tonight, let's ask.
We'll ask them tonight again.
They'll do
I'm just
it
keep on asking her until she breaks down.
That's not it. So I'm a breaker.
And listen, this is how we got to do it. We got to do it as a day party.
Yes. And you know what? On a Sunday. I like Sundays.
I'm with it.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
Sunday afternoon.
Thanks. I won't be able to make any of this, but
Oh.
Oh, sorry, JP.
I mean, I'm sure it'll still be going on.
We'll do a live.
Just as fun for me.
You're like, oh, look at what you're missing. But no, karaoke is fun though. But I'm a huge fan of
What's your karaoke go-to song?
well, like Al was saying, I do like me some Frank Sinatra, and actually, interestingly enough, a lot of black people like Frank Sinatra, and which I didn't realize, but I just always like Frank Sinatra. I just think he's the coolest dude, and I just like the songs. They're
The coolest dude.
I think he's a cool dude. I do think
He
he's a
had
cool dude.
swag.
He does. He had a lot of swag. He really does. Watch some documentaries on him. He's a real cool dude.
I know Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
The Rat Pack.
A Rat Pack, that whole group. I would have loved to have been around with
Right.
that group. That group looked like they had a great time.
For those that don't know, the Rat Pack is James Dean, Frank Sinatra, and Sammy Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, it was.
Was there one? There was another person, was it?
Yeah, there was one more. I can't remember who the other.
They weren't
person
as.
was. But they were fun. I mean, they were really really funny. they had a good old time. But if that could be recreated, that would be fun. Although back then it was a lot of racism going on, but whatever.
back then.
Not that long ago. Yeah.
Before we get out of here, I want to ask you, who's the best MC, Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas?
Oh, snap.
I would say Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z. Biggie would be second. I don't really know like a lot of Nas's music. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Blasphemy.
I just don't. I just don't.
And that's a very honest answer.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. It's
but-
at least you knew 2 out of 3 of them.
But no, but Jay-Z and but you know what, Tupac? Actually, with him, I know that wasn't in there, but I had a friend.
You could throw him in. I know on the West Coast, they definitely gonna be like, yo, what about?
I really appreciate his music.
Right.
If you listen to his stuff, it was way ahead of its time.
Right.
And I didn't give him the time of day like back then. And I was just like, wow, this dude was.
Nah, he was definitely what
he was good.
There's no artist today that I could think of off the top of my head, like amongst these young kids that's bringing that type of
The
absolutely
message,
not.
the messaging, I mean, he was really good. He was very, very good.
Even he was a cool dude. Like he had a lot of aura to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad that died the way he
I
died.
think a lot of people, going back to JP's question, we live off of Biggie's legacy because of his death.
Yeah.
We live off of.
But those 2 albums is still like
They
fire.
still are iconic,
Like,
right?
it's
Don't
crazy.
get me wrong, they still are iconic. But then we go to Jay-Z's business
Right.
mind, and then I think that we forget about Nas's artistry.
Right. And that's exactly how I break it down. Like Nas is my favorite lyricist.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is my overall favorite entity.
Yeah.
And Biggie to me made the best music.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how I think about it.
All right. Well, shout out to the legends.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We on our way to being a couple of ourselves.
But alive though. Yeah.
Well, damn.
Jay-Z and Nas are both alive and doing very well.
You're doing very well,
Bro,
Rude boy.
you already know.
Yeah, man.
Gen TV. Getting it in. We getting it in. We getting it in.